Happening now, Jamestown lawmakers continue to talk their spending plan for the millions allocated in the American Rescue Plan Act, while one councilwoman says the city needs to pump the brakes before they take action. Plus, early voting, it's set to get underway this week. What you need to know next.
Well, are you out there basking in the sunshine? Because we've got a good supply of it for the next couple of days, but then fall returns. And we'll talk about that in detail next as the news at noon starts right now.
Live and on demand, this is WNY News Now.
A Jamestown City Councilwoman is calling for further discussion on Mayor Eddie Sundquist's plan to spend the funds issued to the city under the American Rescue Plan. Thank you for joining us for WNY News Now. I'm Justin Gould. Jamestown City Councilwoman at Large Kim Eklund, who chairs the Finance Committee, addressed her colleagues during their work session meeting last night. Eklund says that the council and the public need more information from the mayor in his plan.
I'm also asking for a detailed budget of the ARPA funds. I know that you provided Project A is $250, Project B is this, but just like this budget, we're deserving of a full entitled budget to see where you came up with some of these funding and how that was achieved.
Now, City Councilman at Large Jeff Russell asked if the city is mandated to spend any of the money by the end of the year, which Comptroller Ryan Thompson answered no. Thompson says that he's learned that other villages and towns are also taking time to build out their plan. Sundquist, however, is advising the council to construct a final plan sooner rather than later.
If we are to implement any of the things that have been discussed from any of the listening sessions, it's going to take us 3 years just to get those things done. When we talk about stabilizing neighborhoods, we don't even have enough contractors right now to do it, so we have to plan now and start to put those things in motion. We have to at least commit the funds and start to work on the projects by 2024 and fully expend the fund by 2026, where we will have to return those funds to the Treasury Department.
The city is expected to discuss the plan as well as the budget for next year in the few coming weeks ahead. The city of Jamestown man was sentenced to serve 2 to 7 years behind bars connected to a May burglary. The Chautauqua County District Attorney's Office announced that 43-year-old David Hanley was sentenced in county court yesterday. Hanley was arrested back on May 13th after Jamestown police responded to a report of breaking glass near the Hampton Inn on North Main Street. At the time, police said they discovered a broken window and an unlocked door in the residence nearby. Following a further investigation, officers say they found Hanley inside. He pled guilty to third-degree burglary back in July of this year. Early voting is set to get underway this week, featuring a new location for those in Jamestown to cast their ballot ahead of Election Day. Early voting polls open at noon on Saturday at the Board of Elections office in Mayville, the Chautauqua County Fairgrounds in Dunkirk, at the Chautauqua Mall in Lakewood, and new this year, the Robert H. Jackson Center in Jamestown. The Chautauqua County Board of Elections says the new addition is a result of a state law that now requires an early voting site within the highest population center countywide, which in this case is Jamestown. Any county resident can vote at one of the 4 locations of their choice. As for the process, Democratic Commissioner Liz Torres explains that they do not expect long wait times this year.
The person would come in, walk up to a tablet. The workers will ask for their name, sign them in, and they would get a ballot. Once, they would go sit down, they would go vote, vote their ballot, put the ballot in the machine, and walk right out the door.
Now, polls will be open this weekend, Saturday and Sunday from noon until 6. Voting then continues the following week as well, with polls open from noon to 8 Monday and Tuesday, 10 to 6 Wednesday through Friday, and then again from noon until 5 next Saturday and Sunday. Those who do not vote early can vote in person at the regular polling site. That's on Tuesday, November 2nd. Well, in sports, the Buffalo Bills have seen Josh Allen run for first down after first down since coming into the NFL in 2018. That's why Coach Sean McDermott put the ball in his hands yet again on 4th and maybe a half a yard rather than kick a tying field goal with 22 seconds left in Monday Night Football. This time, though, Allen's feet went out from under him as the Tennessee Titans jammed the middle, stopping him short and pulling out a 34-31 victory last night. McDermott said he felt good about his chances and that he had a chance to win the game right there, but unfortunately, it didn't happen. Tyler Bass already had made 3 field goals for Buffalo, but Allen had converted an NFL best 24 quarterback sneaks for the first down since 2018. That according to ESPN stats and information. Against the Titans, Allen already carried 9 times for 25 yards, including a 5-yard scramble on 3rd down that McDermott said officials initially signaled was a first down. The loss snapped a 4-game winning streak by the Bills heading into their bye week. Certainly a sad night for Bills fans out there for sure. Let us know what you think about these stories and more in the comment section down below. And maybe if you were up late catching the game, I got to see the first half before the bedtime alarm rang there for me. Great to see Scott. Good to see Lisa, Christina, Jason, Charlie, and Ron as well. Hopefully you all are having a great day. We appreciate you so much for joining us here on WNY News Now, our Facebook page. And those of you who are watching us on your TV, on Roku, channel 716. We always love to see you. Well, now let's get a first check of our weather forecast. Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter standing by. And we haven't seen this camera in a while, Dakota. Beautiful shot over Lake Erie. Lots of sunshine soaking in.
Yes, there is lots of sunshine over the Barcelona Harbor. This camera we haven't really shown very much. But yeah, it's going to be a great day to get out there and enjoy the sunshine. It's basically above average once again with the temperatures. And there is no clouds showing up on this satellite imagery today. And it's going to be that way through the day today and especially into tomorrow. But tomorrow night, that's when it starts to change, when we start to get a strong cold front to move our way. That'll bring us another chance of rain showers heading into Thursday and Friday. So we'll talk about that a little bit later on. We only managed 52 for the high yesterday. Started the day at 37. Chilly start to the day. Have you turned your heat on yet, by the way? I mean, we did. It was just chilly. 81 and 19 are the record highs and lows for this day. So through the afternoon, you get sunshine, you get sunshine, and you get sunshine. Everybody gets sunshine. A bit warmer, still breezy with a west-southwest wind. 60 to 66 the temperatures today. We're going to keep this going through tomorrow. Then the tides turn once again as we head towards the weekend. We'll talk about it in detail with that 7-day forecast later on in the show. Justin?
All right, Dakota, absolutely. And I think that's the big debate. Did you turn your heat on or not? And
let us know.
Yeah, please do. And this next story actually perfect for that. It was a cold start to the day today. Cold enough that many furnaces might have kicked on. This morning, Erie News Now's Elena Jonathan showing us how some pre-winter prep work can help keep your furnace running smooth.
Be proactive. That's the message from Reeves Plumbing and Heating owner Rick Reeves for maintaining your furnace this fall and going into winter.
You know, being proactive about replacing equipment or even just maintaining, just to make sure everything works right for you is very important.
Reeves explains it's crucial to make sure all the parts are working to your furnace before turning it on. He says there are red flags to look out for when you go to turn it on.
Water leaking out of the bottom, things like that. But yeah, if you smell something bad or whatever, turn it off.
This year wouldn't be the most ideal for a furnace breakdown. According to remodelingcost.org, the price for a brand new furnace ranges anywhere from $4,000 to $7,000 just for installation. Reeves tells me the price on everything is going up for him, and he's trying to keep costs low for everyone.
Biggest thing that we actually have seen is an increase in furnaces and air conditioners, the cost themselves. They've gone up drastically over the past 24 months, just pre-COVID compared to that to now. It's unbelievable.
Reeves says this cool weather this week is the perfect reminder to check your furnace.
Yeah, get it checked early before everybody else gets busy too. Yeah. Because we will get busy, and you're going to call people, your normal heating guy or even us, and we'll get you in. But there's guys that'll be out, 1, 2, 3 weeks, and they'll be like, sorry, you got to call someone else.
Elena Jonathan, Erie News Now.
Well, some Warren County parents have filed a lawsuit earlier this month, claiming that the school district's policy of letting kids get out of wearing a mask in class without a legitimate excuse is putting others at risk. A federal judge then issued a temporary restraining order which required the district to change its policy so it lined up with the Pennsylvania state mask order. That judge, again yesterday, delayed a hearing until November 22nd at 10 a.m., that at the request of attorneys which are representing the district. Well, coming up, a lot more to tell you about the latest in a cyber stalking case of a young girl here in our region, and later, how long the man accused could spend behind bars. Plus, have you started your holiday shopping yet? We're checking in with a few popular retailers around the area who are getting ready for Black Friday already. Can you believe it? Stay with us at WNY News Now.
With coverage that matters, this is WNY News Now.
Welcome to Honest John's Pizzeria, where you are the most important customer.
Everything from freshly made subs to the best of pizza and wings, Honest John's has it all.
And don't forget the ice cream!
Order online today or check out our 2 great locations with buffets ready for every appetite.
Don't I have the best job in the world?
Located along the Amish Trail, the Randolph Retail Company offers a variety of clothing, jewelry, and gifts for any occasion. Offering uptown merchandise at small-town prices, our locally owned business balances quality and value. With complimentary gift wrap here at the Randolph Retail Company, we pride ourselves in personal service. Check out our Facebook page or stop in today at 127 Main Street, Randolph, just a 20-minute drive from Jamestown.
What could you lose in a home fire? Your possessions? Your home? Your memories? Don't let your world go up in smoke. Make sure you have working smoke alarms and practice an escape plan for you and your loved ones, because fire is everyone's fight.
This message was brought to you by the Jamestown Fire Department and the Chautauqua Safety Village.
EagleZip.com is your local one-stop shop for all of your home and business computer needs. Located on Fluvan Avenue Extension, just outside of Jamestown, EagleZip.com sells and services all brands of desktops and laptops, as well as servers and network equipment for your business. All new computer sales include transferring your data from your old computer, plus a 2-year warranty. Call EagleZip.com today.
Stop by EagleZip.com today and let us make computers easy for you.
You're watching WNY News Now, where coverage comes first.
A Little Valley man pled guilty to cyber stalking on Snapchat in a Buffalo courtroom yesterday. 20-year-old Dylan Barber is now awaiting sentencing. Prosecutors indicate that on November 30th, 2019, Barber initiated a conversation with a minor female on Snapchat, posing as a man named Kyle. He then threatened the victim to send him sexually explicit photos or else he would post nude images of her. As a result of the threat, she sent those pictures. The plea is a result of an investigation by Homeland Security and the Cattaraugus County Sheriff's Office. Sentencing is scheduled for February 15th, 2022 at 2 o'clock. The charge has a maximum penalty of 5 years behind bars and a $250,000 fine. In a Buffalo area, man was sentenced to prison for trafficking African wildcats. This according to the U.S. Attorney's Office. Christopher Cassidy of Amherst trafficked exotic African cats like servals and carcels. He then sold them for up to $10,000 each. He claimed that he was operating as a big cat rescue organization in an attempt to avoid New York laws against possessing and selling these wild animals. He also forged transport documents to hide the true species of those cats, instead calling them domestic crossbreeds. Caracals are also known as the desert lynx, are wild cats native to Africa that grow around 45 pounds. Servals, also known as wild cats, are natives of Africa, and they grow around 40 pounds. He was previously indicted for his actions in January of 2020. Well, President Biden's domestic agenda is on rocky ground. If it seems like you've been hearing this for a while, it's because you have. Tensions are starting to boil over with yet another self-imposed deadline less than 2 weeks away. Caitlin Collins taking a closer look.
President Biden's agenda stuck in congressional limbo.
The president is certainly feeling an urgency to move things forward, to get things done.
Democrats are in a standoff over how to scale back the president's ambitious social safety net and climate change proposal.
He's going to continue to work with Democratic leadership about having the kinds of meetings and engagements that will help move this across the finish line.
Biden and House Speaker Pelosi believe it's time to wrap up negotiations ahead of an end-of-the-month deadline to pass this bill and the infrastructure plan.
Tomorrow, he will host 2 different meetings with House members here at the White House, one with moderates and one with progressive members.
Currently, Biden's plan would make childcare more affordable, provide universal pre-K, expand paid family leave, and address the climate crisis. But as moderate senators have drawn red lines on some of those provisions, other Democrats aren't hiding their frustration.
But what I do think is simply unfair is that 2 members of the Senate think that they have a right to obstruct what the overwhelming majority of the American people want, what the president wants.
Senator Bernie Sanders is attempting to increase pressure on Senator Joe Manchin, publishing an op-ed in Manchin's West Virginia hometown paper highlighting his opposition.
He says you're holding up the Biden agenda.
No, there's 52 senators who don't agree. Okay, and there's 2 that want to work something out if possible.
Manchin has drawn several lines in the sand, from the price tag to the climate provisions to even pushing a work requirement and income cap on the child tax credit.
We're talking about targeting and focusing the president's proposals in some areas on people who need help the most.
Manchin has also told the White House he strongly opposes the Clean Electricity Program, an essential part of Biden's plan to reduce U.S. greenhouse gas emissions.
We've got to do something about it. I don't believe that Joe Manchin doesn't know we have to do something.
President Biden only offering this response when asked if Manchin and Sanders can ever see eye to eye to get his agenda across the finish line.
Mr. President, can Senator Bernie Sanders and Senator Joe Manchin ever reconcile their differences on your agenda?
Caitlin Collins reporting. Caitlin, thank you. The Build Back Better Act is also holding up passage of the infrastructure bill. Progressives in the House have said they won't support it without first getting a commitment from Senate moderates on the Build Back Better plan. Well, the city of Jamestown will be holding a bulk trash and electronics recycling day this upcoming Saturday. Jamestown residents will have the opportunity to properly dispose of bulk items and electronics. The city's development and parks departments are holding the cleanup event at Jackson Taylor Park at the Lafayette Street parking lot from 9 to 1. This service is available only to Jamestown residents or those who own property within the city. Many items will be excluded from the cleanup. Things like tires, batteries, yard waste, liquids, and chemicals which include paint, are not part of the cleanup event. More information can be gathered by calling the Department of Development at 716-483-4542. We have links to that and more at WNYNewsNow.com as well. Well, we thank you for joining us for WNY News Now. Let us know what you guys are thinking about doing in the comments down below today. We always love to hear from you. And a lot of people, fall cleaning might be on their mind because nobody wants to clean during the winter. Like, that's the thing. If you're going to clean out your closets, you know, at least for me, I'm Mr. When the snow falls, I'm to work and to home, and that's probably it. That's my life. But otherwise, you know, it is what it is. But you got anything good to clean out this weekend, Dakota? Anything on your
I don't
radar?
really have anything good to clean out. I think all the stuff I have is stuff that I need.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
no, well, minus, well, I have I'm a vintage tech nerd, so
Right, you have a lot of older computers.
old
that you
computers
collect.
sitting around. But who's going to cop one of the new MacBook Pros that were just announced yesterday?
I bet Dakota. That's probably on your radar. I'd
Mhm.
imagine. Yeah, I'm surprised it's not in your cart already. Can you pre-order it, or do you have to wait?
I did not pre-order
No,
it yet.
No, not yet.
So.
Well, let us know if you guys are. I've always been a Windows. It's strange. I like the Apple operating system on my phone, which I don't even have here. Probably good. Better not to have it. But at the same time, I've always been a Windows computer kind of person.
I'm telling you, Jay,
I should
Apple Silicon is no joke. The new MacBook Pros that were just announced yesterday are the fastest computers you can buy. They eat Intel Core i9s for lunch.
Maybe you can get a good deal Black Friday shopping. We'll have more on that and why you're going to
Apple
have to
products
shop
are never on Black
never on
Friday.
sale.
No.
Never on sale. But you know what is on sale? These low, cold temperatures. I mean, they're everywhere.
Yes, the temperatures are on sale. Low temperatures this morning, 37 here in town, officially at the
That's a
airport,
deal.
36. In Warren, Randolph, you started the day at 34, 31 in Olean, below freezing in some parts of Cattaraugus County this morning. And yeah, it's finally feeling like the season we are in. October has arrived, and I like it. I'm telling you. And you can see we do have some sunshine downtown right now from the HD News Now cam. As of noon hour, we are perched at 60 degrees on the nose. We have a west wind of 12. It is still breezy out there, so that's the one thing that hasn't changed from yesterday. The wind is still going to be up there. We have a wind gust of 18. So again, do batten down the hatches. If you're doing any last-minute Halloween decorations, just make sure they don't fly away as you try hanging them up. And the temperatures through the month, we've added 2 more below average days. We're going to add another one today. Well, actually, we're going to be above average today, so scratch that. But we've added 2 below average days to the month. So right now we're at 58.9 average temperature for the month. That is still well above average by almost 7 degrees. And as we run, this is the second warmest October on record, dating all the way back to 1895. We'll see where the month ends here, but it's been a relatively warm month here as temperatures have just been we've just been stuck in that late summer season feel. And you can see nothing going on across the Northeast. High pressure settled in steadily. This is a strong area of high pressure, so it is basically keeping much of the Northeast dry and uneventful. But this is the next system that comes our way. Next front, this is coming Thursday. So again, tomorrow will be a nice day. That's not going to be the main issue. And you can see future scan here. The time, the model's running, but the weather ain't changing. So great supply of sunshine today. Mostly clear tonight. There will be a few clouds to contend with maybe tomorrow, but I still think tomorrow should be mostly sunny. So it's almost just a repeat of yesterday. Now, as we go into Wednesday night, as the front approaches, we're going to see clouds thickening up, then maybe a few showers out ahead of the front. And then as the front ultimately does cross the region through the day on Thursday, we're going to see widespread rain showers coming our way. And then the front also makes a big change to the temperatures for the end of the week. We'll go west, young man, to the lake shore. You can see temperatures right in the lower 60s through much of the day. You're going to be staring at the sun, Post Malone, and then the westernmost areas here, much warmer, bask in the sunshine, temperatures lower to mid 60s. Now, the next 7 days of your life are right on the big old screen. Now, 63 on Thursday, that's with the front as it approaches. After the front moves through, look at where the temperatures go, back in the lower 50s. And by this time next Monday morning, we could be dealing with lows once again in the upper 30s, but maybe a scattered shower on Monday. We'll take a break. Be right back.
With coverage that matters, this is WNY News Now.
I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor.
Testicular cancer is the leading form of cancer in men aged 15 to 35.
1 in 250 men will be diagnosed with testicular cancer.
But 98% will survive if detected early.
As a survivor, I believe early detection is the key. Learn how to do a testicular self-exam and other important facts about testicular cancer at oneball4tc.com.
It's not just what we say, it's what we do.
Local first. It isn't just our slogan. It's our mindset every single day. So whether you're watching our daily live streams or staying up to date with reports on our website and mobile app, you'll always see the same attention to detail from reporters who passionately care about our community, who have one goal in mind: to always put the facts first.
For me, it's more than just getting the forecast right. What I love the most about my job is that I come into work every day to help break down the weather, letting people know how this is going to impact their day. We take pride that First Defense Weather is the only local weather team in the Southern Tier. We don't just copy and paste our weather from outside sources. Every part of our forecast is handmade right here in-house, something our team really takes pride in.
What matters to you matters to us. Every story, every day. WNY News Now, where coverage comes first.
How prepared is your family if a hurricane shows up at your doorstep, or a flood, or a blizzard? You can't just turn away a natural disaster. That's why it's important to go to ready.gov/plan now. It has the tools and tips you need to make an emergency plan with your family. So if disaster comes knocking,
let's go.
You'll be ready to help keep your family safe.
It's just a pizza.
Yes. Make a plan today.
You're watching WNY News Now, your source for breaking news.
Well, the holidays are almost here and shoppers are ready to find items for their family. A popular shopping time is Black Friday, but some things you're looking for might not be available for a while. Keelan Berrien with our news partner WNY News Now spent the day at the Mill Creek Mall to talk to vendors about how they are holding up on merchandise.
Shoppers flood stores to catch Black Friday deals, but this year might be different. Vendors may not be able to supply merchandise for stores like they did before. Over at Mill Creek Mall, store managers at Windsor, Star Shirt, and Anna Foley are noticing it's taking double time to arrive.
And it's just not coming. It's so backed up. Everything is taking double time to get here.
Merchandise is not the only thing being delayed. Store items are taking a while to come in too.
Things that we need in the stores like shopping bags, other supplies that we just need, it's been taking a good amount of time to get to the store.
Yeah. Sherrod says shoes are a popular item to arrive in bulk but sell out quickly.
It's a matter of how long we're going to get those replenned back into our store.
So if you try to cheat and order online, the same issue will occur, especially with express shipping.
So we have been just kind of opting out of that, and we've just been telling them why don't we just do the standard free shipping, that way it is guaranteed to be here on time.
Over at Tuxedo Junction Suit Warehouse, Jamie Foster says they are waiting for 6 to 8 weeks for inventory.
Certain styles we don't find out until we contact our warehouse, and they contact the vendor, and it's in a container somewhere.
Thousands of containers remain at shipyards, with some orders stores at the mall are waiting for.
It's not just our store, it's all the stores throughout this mall, and just to be kind and patient with us and just kind of let us help them to the best of our ability, but also remember that we are also being worked very hard, and we're being overworked as well.
Keelan, thank you. Star and Anna ask for everyone to have patience with them and the store as they try their best to have items returned. That merchandise is longer to come in than normal, but with staffing shortages too, it puts another delay on receiving some of those items as well. Certainly, yeah, it seems like we're battling it on so many fronts, and not just in the retail sector, but so many other places. Let us know what you think about this and more in the comments down below. I admit, Dakota, I have done zero Christmas shopping yet, but the last couple weeks seeing these reports, I think I'm going to light a fire under my behind, and I'm going to get out and I'm going to start doing it because it's important.
Well, there's a shortage of basically everything.
Yeah.
I don't think there is one thing there is not a shortage of. And I just, I don't know. It makes you wonder if, we should go back to the old days of where, everybody just made their own stuff. It's we make our own clothes, we whittle our own wheat.
You think that's where we're going? We're going to be horse and buggy days?
Yes.
One day?
Why not?
When gas is too expensive, you'll see horses going down through downtown.
Times were much simpler back then. Women made their own clothes.
Right. Yeah.
You grew your own vegetables, had your own cows, milked them, slaughtered your own cows when they could no longer produce milk.
I don't know if I could last very long in farm work. First time I would have to kill a pig, I think I'd be out. But I'll eat the pig. Good to see Linda. Good to see Pam and Gio. Let us know what you guys are thinking about and doing, or simply say hello to us down below. We were talking about just a little bit ago with your weather forecast about how chilly it was, and I actually had to get some frost off of my windshield for the. I didn't do any scraping. I just did the old, windshield wiper technique of trying to blast it away. But is that going to be kind of the case into tonight and tomorrow?
Well, I don't think so, but it will be clear though. 46 to 57, so not as chilly as it was this morning, but an overall nice night. There will be a chance by early tomorrow morning before sunrise, you may see the International Space Station. But again, the sun is going to be up, so it might be a little hard to see that.
All right, we're back tomorrow. Have a great day.